Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets, and save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused.
Welcome, everybody. I'm glad to be here today at Easter Seals. Denise, we have a big announcement.
We have
today.
a real big announcement.
I mean,
yes.
big.
Huge.
She wouldn't even tell me what it is. I mean, what is your problem?
I wanted you to be just as surprised as everyone else when we do this.
Well, I want to know. I mean, Come on. I've been in her office. I've been trying to pull it out of her. And here we stand on the air, and she won't tell me. So let's hear it all together at home. Please tell me, Denise. So what's going on?
Easter Seals Middle Georgia is going to sponsor the first annual rodeo.
A real rodeo.
A real horse bull rodeo. World-class sanctioned event. It's not some little mom and pop thing. It's sanctioned, world-class. They're here for the money. They're here for the prizes. We're here for... I never thought I'd do a rodeo, but we're here for the rodeo.
That's right. And we're here to raise money for Easter Seals. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
And you've heard us many times here on TV. We love Easter Seals. We love to raise money. But sanctioned event, which means, to me, these guys and girls, they get points going on to the...
They do?
It's kind of like race car driving. They get points for each event they do and how good they do till they reach the Super Bowl of rodeo.
That's true. That's true. Now, it's my understanding that there's 8 events. It's my understanding that this rodeo is kind of like the last one on the circuit. So if somebody's needing points or extra points, or, you know, you just want to come out and have fun and get you some points while you're at it, this is the one to be at, November the 2nd and 3rd.
And if you've ever been to a rodeo, let me tell you, if you have not, I have. It is the most fun, the most in entertainment, family. You can bring anybody. You can bring mama with. There's no, you know, we watch TV now, and there's so much ugly talking. There's so many people in this world now that ugly talking is just commonplace to them.
True.
But one thing about a rodeo, the ones I've been to in this sanctioned event here, is good family, funny jokes, good announcers, just good old, I mean, these are country folks like us that ride horses to start off with.
Yeah.
Just good old country people.
Big horses. Yeah.
Expensive horses.
Big horses, yes.
And we're going to have a lot of people here in Lawrence County in this event.
We will have several. I think it is open to those contestants here. It is a Southeastern Professional Rodeo Association event, so they have to go through all of them to do that, not me. Thank goodness, because I don't need to know that. The thing about this rodeo is family. Everybody, kind of like I used to tell some of my folks earlier on, if your mama can read that T-shirt and understand what it means and is all right with it, then you can wear it.
Right.
If your mama can't,
don't be wearing it.
Don't. So this is one of those events that you're going to bring your mama and your grandmother and all the kids and everything. So we're going to have fun.
Okay. And we've got a gentleman with the rodeo waiting behind
Bill
the
Hudson.
camera. We're going to talk to Bill in just a few minutes, more about the rodeo. But let's talk about Easter Seals for a moment. Money raised like this, tell us how it's used here at Easter Seals.
It goes to our programs. We're in a 23-county area. And it goes to our programs like our transportation program and our Champions for Children program. These are programs that always need funding, always. And it's one of those things where people with disabilities can work and they want to work, they can't drive.
But the good thing about it, you talk about transportation. I see all these vehicles out here, and so many people You know, that's what makes me feel good about coming in and touring Easter Seals. So many people can't drive because of their disability.
They cannot.
But we can get them, our community, and these
get them to work.
communities in our viewing area right now, by supporting this rodeo. You may say, I don't even like rodeo. I went to a rodeo one time. I really didn't like it. But by sponsoring it, by coming, buying a ticket, just buy the ticket. You don't have to come. Be a part of it, because your money goes to Easter Seals. And the way I look at it, Denise, my $20, $25, whatever the tickets are, but my $20 with all these other thousands of people's $20 can go a long way.
Long way.
Where
yes.
any one of us can't write a check for all that money. But by doing this, we can be a part of helping people at Easter Seals.
That's true. That's true. You may not can drive. Let's just say somebody had a stroke. They were working. They had a stroke. God forbid. We don't do that. But anyway, they can still work, and the doctor has cleared you to go back to work, but you can't drive.
Yeah.
All right. Dublin, Lawrence, rural area around here. Do we have MARTA? No.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we have cabs?
Yeah.
Do we have buses? No.
No.
But Easter Seals has a transportation system. Yeah. We usually average 50 people a day that rides the vans, and we bring them to work, and we take them home from work. Now, fill up your car, and then think about what that price is for a 15-passenger van.
Yeah.
You know, so it's costly, and those are programs. Our Champions for Children program. These children are born with special needs, and they have to have different physical therapy, occupational therapy, you name it, whatever kind of therapy they need. Mom and dad work, they have insurance. This just helps them with extras.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say extras, I mean it's like they have to have medicine.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
Right.
And mom and dad have insurance, but it's not going to pay for that $1,000 medicine. You know, so that's.
And here's Easter Seals with all these programs, and you know, I have people every time I come out here, bar none. When I do a show out here at Easter Seals with one of y'all, somebody's going to ask me, and I'm telling you, somebody watching today, you know who you are. You're going to ask me when you see me, why do you like going? Why do you like helping Easter Seals? You know, and I always tell them, number one, I could need it tomorrow. Only by the grace of God, I'm not in need of Easter Seals, but I could be in a bad wreck leaving here in a little while.
There you go.
I could get hurt in an accident, and I could need Easter Seals. That's number one. Number two, I had a brother-in-law who's passed away was special. And Easter Seals, what y'all done, and if I can say this without crying, but what Easter Seals did for Jeff. He stayed in one of the apartments over here.
He did.
And what Easter Seals meant to him and what he would say. And like I said, he was special, but when he would talk to us about Easter Seals, the smile on his face and what it meant to him to not only be loved by his family, but to be loved by someone that really didn't know him until he was involved with Easter Seals. So it's special to me because how y'all treated my brother-in-law, and I saw firsthand what Easter Seals really, really is when the cameras are shut off, when nobody's around, what y'all do. And I know, Denise, it's got to feel good what you do for a living.
It does. It really does. There's times when I think, you know, I wished I'd stayed at the bank. I could have made a whole lot more money. I could have been retired by now. But it gives you a different feeling that it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, you know, we all got to have money to live on. But that doesn't matter as much as what I can do to help somebody else.
Yeah. God's always going to provide for us. And by doing something like this, and the employees out here who does work like, and I always remember when I took a tour here many years ago, my first tour, there was a gentleman over here making little bolts that goes in the jets up at the Air Force Base.
Yes, the C-130s.
That's right.
Yes.
He was in a wheelchair. He was blind. He had a dog laying next to him, and I believe he's passed on now.
He has. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
To see that man work and the feeling he got as I talked to him, with the self-worth and knowing he was doing something for the United States Air Force.
That's
or the
correct.
foam
Yes,
that
the
y'all
foam
cut
fabrication
back
facility.
here to go around the gas tanks. These jets fly all over the world. But the Easter Seals in Dublin, Georgia is a part of that mission.
That's right.
Isn't that great, though?
It's wonderful. You know, and I really wish other people could see some of this and do some of this. But they just don't.
Yeah,
They think that we have the little seals, and that's
Yes.
it. But we have so much more than that. So much more.
Amen.
But I need to tell you about the rodeo. Rodeo's going to be here November the 2nd and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have the gates open at 6, but we're going to have food vendors, we're going to have the bouncy house, we're going to have the rock climbing wall. We're also going to take our disability awareness fair and combine it with the rodeo so that people that are offering services in the community, used to we had just a day for the but we're going to do it and have them sit over there on one side or the other and display and talk about what that services they provide and what they do, resources in the community. And so that will give them a bigger audience than what we have on the other. So we just felt like combining both of those would be a good thing.
Great idea. So we're combining the disability fair. It'll all be under one roof,
Yes.
Southern Pines,
Yes,
at the Ag Building.
at the Ag Building, yes.
And you're looking at the dates, the times on the screen, and we're going to take a break, Denise, and I'm going to get a real cowboy up here.
Woohoo! Yeah, he is hat and all.
He is.
Hat and all.
You're going to love this guy right here. And he's going to tell us all about the rodeo. So you stay with us. Denise, thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Thank you. You stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready for the largest fireworks show in Central Georgia? Come join us June 30th at the Dublin Civitan Fairgrounds for our Days of Independence Festival from 4 until 10 p.m. Free admission for carnival rides, fantastic food and drinks, live performances, arts and crafts vendors, and more. $5 parking fee. Don't forget fireworks at dark. Do you want to win some Freedom Fireworks? Here's your chance to win. Like us on Facebook for first prize of $300, second prize $200 worth, third prize $100 worth of Freedom Fireworks. Winners announced June 25th can be redeemed at either of our locations in Dublin at 712 Central Drive, East Dublin, and 2242 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Locations open Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 7. Are you ready for the largest fireworks show in Central Georgia? Make your plans now to be at the Dublin Civitan Fairgrounds for our Days of Independence Festival, June 30th from 4 until 10 p.m. We'll see you there.
Welcome back, everybody. As promised, I have Bill Hudson with me, and you've been hearing Denise talk. They're excited. Easter Seals is excited about this event.
For sure.
So tell me about your part of it.
Basically, I am the rodeo stock contractor that will be bringing the show to town for the Easter Seals Pro Rodeo. It is, as Ms. Denise said earlier, first weekend of November, 2nd and 3rd. So we'll be bringing a Southeastern professional sanctioned rodeo. Covers the standard 8 rodeo events. You'll get to see bareback riding, saddle bronc riding, barrel racing, team roping, calf roping. Steer wrestling is always a crowd favorite, and then of course everybody's favorite, the most dangerous 8 seconds in rodeo, bull riding. So
do you bull ride?
I did in the past. I'm a little out of shape for the bull riding nowadays, and actually I had an injury. I was telling them I rode bulls for 12 and a half years. I ended up under one night at a bull riding, and I have an artificial hip on the right side now, thanks to it. So they don't let me play anymore. I bring the bulls. I own the bulls and the bucking horses and the cattle, and I bring all that stuff for the rodeo.
So basically for the viewer, when you go to a rodeo like this, especially a world-class rodeo, what you see is what you get. This is real stuff, but based on your hip down here, it's real.
It's very real. It's very real. And this is like as I said before, a Southeastern pro-sanctioned event. So these contestants that you're going to see are from all over the Southeast. We'll draw contestants from as far away as Arkansas, the Carolinas, up from Florida, of course, Alabama. These contestants, this is just a stop on the tour. We sanction about 65 rodeos a year. These contestants will compete. They're all trying to make the year-end finals, which are held the first weekend of February over in Philadelphia, Mississippi. So we take the top 15 of the best in each event to those finals. So this Dublin will be a stop on that tour, and these contestants are coming in, bringing their horses and their trailers and their families to compete for prize money that counts towards trying to make those finals. So.
What an honor it is for Dublin to get something like this, first of all. I mean, for us to be on the tour.
Right. Dublin is, and we did a lot of research on this area prior to coming to the area and prior to putting this all together. Dublin is just a great stop on the tour. It is a wonderful facility at Southern Pine Ag Center there, and we're just looking so forward to Dublin.
We have a lot of horse lovers in Lawrence County and surrounding counties. We have a horse show out here already about once a month, but it is actually a horse show, nothing of this caliber. And I know from these people that I go to church with a horse lover, and I'm telling you, these people take it seriously. And there's a lot of money. It takes a lot of money, first of all, to be in this type business.
For sure. And like you said, you guys have been exposed on the local level to horse shows and other events. But like I said, this particular rodeo is that professional caliber. These cowboys and cowgirls will roll in here in $100,000 trucks and trailers. They're gonna bring animals off, horses that are valued from $30,000 to $75,000 horses. That they bring with them to compete on, because at this level you've got to be the best to get a check.
Yeah, and not only that, but what it does for our economy, because when you got these people coming in, staying in hotels, eating in the restaurants, buying gas or diesel or whatever, what an economic boom this could be for our community.
Definitely. The economic impact for that week, because these contestants will start rolling in. Of course, my crew will be in early that week, setting everything up for the rodeo. Then the contestants will start rolling in the latter part of the week, and like you said, they're going to buy gas, they're going to stay in hotels, they're going to eat in the restaurants. So the local businesses that we're calling on for sponsorships are getting something back out of it also.
That's right.
So, and of course, the city, the tax dollars is phenomenal, what will happen during that week.
And we want to encourage people, if you're watching us right now, you have a business, if they don't make it around, first of all, if they make it to your business, help sponsor this. This is an Easter Seals event, and you heard Denise and I talking a while ago how important Easter Seals is to our community and throughout the United States, and I know we're both on the same page there. But if they don't make it around to your business, call Denise out here. The number's right there on the screen. Call Easter Seals. We'll get everybody rolling, get your business involved, be a sponsor of the event. There's different type sponsorships. So at some level, they can be involved.
Yeah, yes, sir. They're very diverse levels. Even for your local, smaller businesses can afford to get on board, as well as your corporate sponsors at the higher levels. We are so excited to work with the Easter Seals. As you said, I'm learning in this. I do rodeos all over the Southeast for several different types of organizations for fundraisers. I've never worked with the Easter Seals, but I'm very excited. I've gotten a tour of the facility here in Dublin, and wow,
it's incredible.
It's amazing what they do, and we're very excited to partner with them and be a part of this event.
Absolutely. And something else incredible, you're watching video right now of the rodeos that you're going to have coming to Dublin, Lawrence County. This looks a lot of fun here, I'm telling you. Now, I'm not going to get on the bull that's that messed your hip up down here, but this is a lot of fun to be in the audience. The thing about rodeos, you feel like you are part of it. And I've been in rodeos over in Perry and places like that you're so close to the action. You really feel like you're in the action, but you have the safety of being behind the gate over there.
That's right. And we try to incorporate, we do a lot of children's events. Prior to the rodeo, we'll do things like a gold rush, where the little kids get to come out and dig through a pile of hay for prizes and money. They actually physically get to come out in the arena before the rodeo starts. During the rodeo, sometimes we'll have calf scrambles, which is the kids get to come out and chase a calf, get a ribbon off the tail. They win a little prize money or a trophy. So we try to involve everyone. So it's not only just these professional contestants. We try to involve the local, the fan base too within the rodeo. It's a very exciting event. It's fast paced. It's very energetic from beginning to end.
Well, what I'm hearing from you and most things you're saying, this is a family event. This is something you can bring mom and dad and the kids and grandma and grandpa, and grab the neighbors, put them in the vehicle with you. This is good, clean family fun.
Entertainment. I always say you can bring your grandmother to the rodeo, and you're not going to see or hear anything that's going to embarrass you, and she will have a good time. I guarantee it. From little kids, 3 and 4 year old kids that are just wowed by the clown that's there, and we use a professional rodeo clown that'll be. He's liable to jump the fence and be sitting in the bleachers next to you, telling a joke, and right down to the announcer for this rodeo is Austin Williams. He's out of Bloomfield, Missouri. He's 3 times he's been voted as the announcer of the year in the Southeastern Pro.
Yeah.
Really,
he's gonna make it fun.
He keeps it very, very fun, very entertaining, and of course during all that action, he's also working for the sponsor base and advertising for them as well. So. It's just a really action-packed family event.
Absolutely. We're excited about it. We want everybody to be a part of it. You watching us out in Wrightsville and Soper and other areas, we want you to be a part of it. We got a beautiful facility out at Southern Pines. And what's the date and times again?
The rodeo is November 2nd and 3rd, which is a Friday, Saturday. The rodeo will begin at 7:30 p.m. The gates will open at 6. A lot of people say, well, what do I do for that hour and a half? Why are the gates open at 6? Well, first off, you want to come early because of parking and seating. You want to get premier seating. That facility will hold a couple thousand people, but you want to be.
It'll fill up quick. An event like this will fill up
very quick. But during that pre-rodeo time, of course, there's VIP things for some of the sponsors. There's mechanical bulls, bouncy houses, rock climbing. Well, there's other activities going on that you bring the kids to and let them enjoy that prior to the rodeo. Because once the rodeo starts, you're going to want to get that seat, and you're only going to need the edge of it. That's the thing. We're going to sell you a whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge.
Just a little bit of it.
Because we're going to keep you that excited. You're going to sit on the edge of it the whole 2 hours.
And there's no replays. You better pay attention because, like you said, it's fast paced.
It's very fast paced.
It's in your face. Good family entertainment,
yes,
like
sir.
you said earlier. So, well, we're excited about it. We're glad you're here in town, and we do urge you to be a sponsor of this. And it is in November, which is right around the corner. And this is our announcement today, but we're going to be reminding you a lot between now and November. So you're not going to forget it because we're not going to let you forget it. But thank you so much for talking to me today, and we're excited about having you in Dublin.
Thank you very much, and we're very excited to be in Dublin.